teachers do.
We need someone to do teleprompter.
Oh yeah,
shoot.
we need teleprompter.
Hey,
No, we don't.
we're going, people.
Malia, do
Talk
teleprompter.
about people we have interviewed.
Somebody's got to do it. All right. I hope everybody can hear. I'm sure you'll hear in a second. First of all, I want to thank everybody in this class for working really hard this year.
Scary.
For working really, really hard this year, putting together the yearbook. We got all sorts of people that worked on all sorts of stuff. You saw most of the jobs that they did, but these guys did a lot of work. Every single worked really hard to make everything special for you guys this year. So I want to thank them for a great job. And you guys give yourself a round of applause in here.
This is so sad.
Bro, I'm gonna start laughing.
All right, let's get this started.
No.
Is he pointing at us?
Oh, so don't say recorded twice. Say the first one or the second one.
Whichever one you think was better.
Okay.
Gabby, you should never be sorry.
Never ever in your whole entire life.
Word.
Word of
I keep
advice:
accidentally
never be
hitting the
sorry. What?
I keep accidentally hitting the mic. Like, why is this hair still just flat? Like, and also, why do these cameras wash us out?
Probably,
Hopefully.
maybe.
Possibly.
I'm not sure for
All right,
sure.
go up a little. Like there's like a teensy bit more. Yeah, right there's good. All right, let's go single.
I have nothing behind me, right?
Taste.
You have to
Fix the mic. How do you fix the mic?
Blip, blip.
You fix the mic?
The mics are good.
Okay.
A little bit faster. A little bit faster. A little bit
It's a little
faster.
slow.
Jay, you got to sit up.
Or just make it like a little faster.
Jay, you got to sit
Just
up.
put it up like 2 speed, like just 2.
Spread it, you guys are gonna do great on the actual thing. All right, so
Is this the actual one?
yeah, this one. All right, so because now you guys actually have like a feel for what the script would be like. All right, all right. So sales before I'll give you a signal from behind. You can just sit there.
Hey.
Alyssa.
And Jackie. We hope you had an amazing year.
This Hawkeye's a little special.
We're live. So today's going to be a little bit of a goodbye.
So let's hear from the news first.
What was your favorite thing about news, Lydia?
Probably like everything, but I thought like the climate change and stuff was really cool. What was your favorite part?
I think talking about AI and how it's growing is kind of scary, but it was really interesting to talk about. Anyway, you'll hear more in the actual segment. So let's roll the clip. Hey Hawks! Welcome to this year's final news report.
In this segment, we'll be going over some of the top events that happened this year.
To start off, the rise of AI. Artificial intelligence has both been a help and hindrance over the past years. But 2023 and 2024 specifically, we saw a major rise in its usage. Whether for good or for bad, it's become a commonplace tool in the workforce, often in tech and data-related jobs. On the other hand, it's also been a major cheating source and caused a surge of plagiarism. Generative AI has also been getting more and more accurate, being able to generate scarcely realistic photos, videos, and voice replicas as their databases get fed.
This has also partially sprung into the SAG, AFTRA, and WGA protests, where actors and writers striked for a whopping 118 and 148 days over the lack of fair pay, bad working conditions, and non-consensual use of artificial intelligence to recreate their figures and voices.
2023 was also recently recorded as the hottest year, at about 34 degrees Fahrenheit hotter than the average 20th century year, and 2024 is predicted to follow up as the second hottest year. This is due to climate change. Greenhouse gases and carbon dioxide levels also have been on a major rise, and the ocean has been getting warmer from the El Nino phenomenon. Since then, we've experienced major effects, whether it be through temperatures, the extinction and endangerment of our animals, or a rise of natural disasters.
In England, a year after Queen Elizabeth's tragic death, on May 6, her son, Charles III, has become King of England, with Camilla as Queen Consort. It was the first British coronation to take place since 1953 and was held at Westminster Abbey on May 6th. However, since then, the King has unfortunately been diagnosed with cancer.
That's all for this year.
Oh, that's kind of sad. Wait, okay. That's
Bye,
all for this year. Wait.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3.
That's all.
Interesting, guys. Okay, this time we're actually going to hear from the news crew. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant sports. Okay, what's your guys' favorite sports highlight from this year?
Okay, my favorite sports highlight was for volleyball when we were doing the serving game with Coach Marks, and we won, and we made him run, and then Shayna ended up falling.
When I was serving, my favorite sports highlight is when we entered the Santa Maria volleyball tournament, and Tossie served us out of a game, and all my friends were on the opposite team. So we beat them 20-1 or 20?
It was 21-0.
21-0.
Yeah.
So
What about you, Jackie?
My favorite sports moment was probably the last wrestling tournament. It was really fun.
Yeah. Okay, over to you, news. Sports.
It's been an amazing year. My favorite sport this year was probably wrestling.
Mine was probably track and field.
And mine was probably winning the Super Bowl with the Cowboys.
We'll see you guys next year.
My Hawks.
Hey Hawks, welcome back to your sports segment.
Today we are going to start things off with going back to our seniors and intermediate seasons, with the seniors going undefeated and the intermediates also going undefeated, with intermediate blue winning the Super Bowl and the seniors winning the Super Bowl with a last-second touchdown and extra point.
Great work, football players.
Now we are going back to our wrestling season with the boys going 4-0 and the girls going 5-0.
Both boys and girls winning the championships.
Great work, wrestlers.
Then in February, the Kansas City Chiefs won back-to-back Super Bowls when they defeated the 49ers in overtime 25-22.
For our Mesa Hawks soccer season, the boys went 2-6-3, and for the girls, they went 4-5-2.
Now for the basketball season. The 7th graders went 3-15, and the 8th grade boys went 9-7.
Now for girls, 7th grade, they went 4-14.
And the 8th grade girls went 9-10.
For the 7th grade boys volleyball season, they went 2-6, and the 8th grade went 2-8 for their season.
For the girls volleyball, 7th grade went 2-10, and the 8th grade girls 10-2.
Which event this year do you think was the best event for our school, JD?
I think it was probably the wrestling.
Yeah, I definitely think the wrestling was the best.
Finally, both boys and girls 8th grade track teams crushed the competition at the South County Championships.
That's all for this year. Bye, Hawks.
Bye, Hawks.
My favorite teacher, my actual teacher, my favorite teacher's got to be Mr. Slater. That's my boy right there. And then also Mr. Oscar. He's not my teacher anymore, but he's still one of my favorite
about
teachers.
you?
And then Mr. Z.
Oh, sorry. What about you?
Okay, I like.
What was your favorite teacher?
Oh, sorry. My favorite teacher. I like all my teachers, but I think my favorite has to be Miss Nichols. She's like really cool, and I like Miss Jackson and Mr. Z, I guess.
I guess. I guess.
What about you?
My favorite teacher, I really like Mr. Dansby, but like my teacher that I have is probably I don't know, Mr. Hardy.
Mr. Hardy's your favorite?
Yeah. Teacher. Yeah, but like I don't have him.
Oh, you have Lindgren?
I have Lindgren. No offense to Lindgren.
Okay, let's see what pop culture has to say now.
Hey Hawks.
Hi guys. It's been quite a year for pop culture, huh?
Yeah, it's been quite a great year. We got a ton of great movies, songs, TV shows, and a bunch more that we're gonna be talking about in the next segment. But for now, I have to ask you, what was like your favorite like TV show from this year? What was your favorite?
X-Men 97, 100%.
Yes, I knew it. Knew it. And I also have to
My
ask,
favorite.
since you're like big on music and you know more about music than I do, what was your favorite like artist from this year?
You guys probably can't see it, but I have a 1989 bracelet. Well, it wasn't actually my favorite album. It was probably the Tortured Poets Department, specifically the second part, the anthology. It's really good. Give it a listen. It's like very poetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? What was your like favorite pop culture moment?
Favorite pop culture moment? When I was waiting like 2 months for If to come out for one character specifically.
Oh my gosh. My dad wants to watch If so bad, I swear. But I feel like when we get home for our vacation, it's probably going to be out of theaters by then.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably it's gonna be on streaming by then. But hey, higher quality on piracy sites. Anyway.
Okay.
Anyways, let's move on to the segment.
Okay. I don't think you're supposed to admit that.
Segment.
That's illegal. Hey Hawks! Welcome to this year's final pop culture segment. We'll be going over this year in review.
Starting off, we've had quite a lot of great new albums this school year. Taylor Swift dropped 2 albums and 2 re-records: The Tortured Poets Department, The Anthology, 1989 Taylor's Version, and Speak Now Taylor's Version. Olivia Rodrigo dropped her second album, Guts, and then a deluxe edition of said album, Guts Spilled. Ariana Grande released Eternal Sunshine after a 4-year-long hiatus, and Melanie Martinez released Portals after 3 years. Radical Optimism by Dua Lipa, Found Heaven by Conan Gray, Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish, and Las Mujeres Ya No Joran by Shakira. Atavista by Childish Gambino, Cowboy Carter by Beyonce, and This Land is Inhospitable, and So Are We by Mitski, to name a couple of the major ones. A lot of these artists are also currently on tour.
Yay. I think out of all of these, okay, maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I really like the Tortured Poets Department, especially the anthology part. It's definitely her like more poetic songs.
I don't really listen to a lot of artists. I've got to get into some more like music because I can't really name any off my head.
That's okay. It's the start of the school year. A lot of iconic movies and TV shows have aired. Although Barbie and Oppenheimer technically released last summer, I do believe that Barbenheimer is still a major topic for the beginning of the school year, as well as Across the Spider-Verse, absolute peak, by the way. However, for this year specifically, there's also been a bunch of great movies and show releases. From movies like The Fall Guy with Ryan Gosling, If with Ryan Reynolds. I love If. I still haven't watched it, but I need to. Oh my gosh,
God.
the trailer is so cool.
Cosmo's the best character.
Yes,
Best character, bro.
The Garfield movie, Dune 2, Kung Fu Panda 4, Wonka, The Fallout Show, the final season of Young Sheldon, X-Men 97, which is absolute peak, by the way.
Yes.
And What If Season 2. Also, some movies and shows to look out for this summer, as well as the next school year, are Inside Out 2, Despicable Me 4, Deadpool 3, and Sonic 3. My friend is super excited for the Sonic movie, and oh my gosh, I'm excited for her.
What was your favorite movie this year?
Oh my gosh, that's a really good question.
Out of all the movies you mentioned, like which one was your favorite?
X-Men 97. I know it's a show, not a movie, but like
I know.
it's absolute peak. I've rewatched it so many times.
Nightcrawler Supremacy.
Real. Oh my god.
I love Nightcrawler. The school year has also led to some new things being memed or popularized its slang. For one, brain rot took the internet by storm due to its sheer absurdity, including words like sigma, skibbity, mewing, and looks maxing. One of the words in particular, Riz, was actually recently added to the dictionary. The TikTok Riz party also gained a lot of traction with lore dedicated videos and edits of the members. We'd also like to pay some homage to the iconic dog, Kabuso, a Shiba Inu who massively inspired the Doge meme, who has unfortunately passed away
May 24th at 18 years old.
That's really sad. The
Like-
Doja literally like made my childhood.
Yeah, I know the meme was so iconic as well. And anyone who associates her with Dogecoin, I'm going to I'm gonna them.
I don't know if we can include that part.
I'm going to explode them with my laser eyes.
Pew. Go Cyclops on them.
That's all for this year.
Bye,
Bye,
Hawks. Oh my god.
Okay, great job, pop culture. So, what was your guys' favorite pop culture moment?
Okay, this is kind of like an old video, but like I like how it's like resurfacing. It's that little girl, and she's like, "And I'm Jessica Jacoulis. Peace, y'all."
Melissa, what is yours?
Okay, my favorite was probably like all the JoJo Siwa stuff, like her 21st birthday, her music video. That was like really funny. What about you guys?
Mine was like the TikTok Riz party and like all the things that came with it.
Okay, let's see from the slideshow.
Okay, what was your guys' like favorite family culture?
I liked when those like drummers came to our school, and then I think this was last year. I liked when like those guys came and like rapped about like drug abuse and like addiction. I thought that was
Yeah, that was
That
like,
was
really
a thing.
cool.
Yeah, it was last year.
Oh,
Yeah, my favorite was probably when the Chumash elder came to our school. That was really interesting, and like we got to talk to him afterwards. So that was just it was cool.
I liked asking questions. That was kind of cool.
I really liked what she said too.
The drummers?
Also, what was your guys? Well, what would you guys say? Like, is this year better than last year? Would you say?
I like being an 8th grader because it makes me feel better. Like last year, all like the 8th graders like made me feel so little, but then like this year, like I get to do that to other people. What about you?
Wait,
What was the question?
like, do you like this better? This
Oh.
year better?
Yeah, honestly, I had a really fun time in 7th grade, but yeah, 8th grade, I like 8th grade more. Let's go to pop family culture.
Mace Family Culture, we talk about Hey Hawks, welcome back to your last Mesa Family Culture segment of the year. Today we'll be overlooking on some things that happened this year on Mesa Family Culture. On December of last year, we had a special guest, Tracy Morgan, come to our school to present traditional African instruments and gave us special presentations for 7th grade. He, along with some other people, taught us names and specific uses for different African instruments. Next, we have the time the Aurora Grande High School dance team came to our school. They came for both 7th and 8th grade and performed multiple dances to our school and showed off their skill. We also have the manager and soon-to-be owner of Efrons that came for an interview to talk about the restaurant. We talked about different foods and origins of where they originated. Make sure to stop by Efrons. They serve delicious Mexican foods and delicious desserts. Thanks for joining us on this year's last Mace's Family Culture segment. Bye, Hawks.
Okay, now let's see the teachers. Oh, let's do the this or
Ooh.
that.
Okay. So, this or that?
Kendrick.
Oh, Kendrick.
Oh, Kendrick. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Fortnite or Call of Duty?
They're both really fun, but I choose Fortnite. Call of Duty. I'm gonna go with Minecraft. Minecraft's the best.
Fortnite.
Call of Duty. Call of Duty. Call of Duty. Fortnite.
Pismo Outlets or the Santa Maria Mall?
Santa Maria Mall. Santa Maria Mall.
Pismo Outlets. Domino's or Meanets?
Domino's.
Domino's.
All right, tell them Mr. Logan's getting some stuff ready really quick.
Okay.
And then we're gonna look at the this or that.
Okay. Well, Mr. Logue's doing. I don't even know what he's doing.
He's
but-
doing
We're
something.
getting mics ready because we have a
Getting mics
special
ready.
guest.
Getting mics.
Ooh, special
Okay.
guest coming soon.
But we're doing this or that soon.
Yeah.
Oh, you get a little fuzzy guy.
Special guest. I think we can hear now. Special guest.
Special guest.
Okay.
Imagine we might have a special guest.
Special guest.
No.
Our
Give Mr.
special
Osborne
guest.
here. We're gonna look at the. Give Mr. Osborne a
Oh.
applause.
Mr. Oshimaro.
Go on, Bear!
What you guys thought that this or that were. We'll see if Mr. Osterbauer can guess. We're gonna go back and forth between the cameras, so this will be fun. First of all, Mr. Osterbauer, do you think the students voted sketch or jinxie? Who was our most popular?
Hold it next to your mouth.
I think they like the name Jinxie better, so they're gonna pick Jinxie. Jinxie.
What about you guys? What about the people?
I think we can all agree. I think
Sketch.
sketch.
Yeah, they're going sketch.
Yeah.
Yeah, sketch over.
He's iconic.
Overwhelmingly, 62%, 38%.
What's up, brother?
Somebody should keep track of the points.
0 for 1.
All right, so between these three, this is your specialty.
Yeah.
Your specialty. Fortnite, Tom Clancy's Siege, or Call of Duty.
You go. You go.
Fortnite because it's free.
Oh.
And
What about you guys?
I think Fortnite or
I
Call.
think Fortnite too.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Call of Duty because Call of
Yeah.
Duty is better than Fortnite.
COD or Fortnite.
It
Yeah,
was about 50-50. It was 45 Fortnite, 45 Call of Duty, and 10% for Tom Clancy's Siege.
Bro.
How
Wow.
about
Who
this
chose
one?
Siege?
How about this one? Levi's or Empire?
Ooh.
Empire. Levi's in my day, Empire currently.
I think people wear Empires more now.
Yeah,
But I think
yeah.
Levi's look better because there's more variety.
I think
that's exactly what I
You
said.
guys?
Oh, well,
I think
aren't we twinning?
like a lot of people wear Empires now, but I prefer wearing Levi's.
I think Levi's are cuter. I think Empires can be a little weird looking sometimes. They're
Yeah, I
like
think Levi's.
weirdly
Yeah.
sewn together.
All right, I'm going to skip down to a few so we make sure that we finished on time. How about Cowgirl or the Mayor's Place? Cowgirl Cafe or the Mayor's Place? What do we think? How do we think the people chose Cowgirl Cafe or the Mayor's Place?
Cowgirl Cafe. By a landslide.
I've only been to Cowgirl Cafe, so
Landslide.
I don't have a
Cowgirl
strong
Cafe.
opinion.
I think Cowgirl Cafe. It's really good.
I've never
Cowgirl
been to
did win by
either.
landslide, about 70% to 30%.
I've never been to any.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, I've never
what's
been
the
either.
mayor's place?
Yeah.
I would also
It's in,
go
like,
Cowgirl's
Oklahoma.
pretty darn good.
It's the best.
How about Friday Night Lights at the park or Napomo Cowboys Saturdays?
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Friday
that's
Night
it.
Lights.
Friday
I thought it
Night
got
Lights.
canceled though.
Friday
I
Night
don't know either of
Lights.
them are, but
I-
Friday Night Lights sounds fun.
Friday
I'm with
Night's
this guy.
Overwhelmingly won by about 85 to 15%.
Damn.
Yeah.
Let's go down to Boot Barn.
I said
or
dang.
Foot Locker.
Ooh.
Boot Barn or Foot Locker.
Yeah.
Foot Locker, but there's some people passionate about Boot Barn.
I don't wear sneakers or boots, so
I don't really know. I feel like it's gonna be even.
Definitely Foot Locker. Boot Barn is like very like selective, like just like
Yeah.
one specific genre of like the way
And
you
it's like
dress.
really expensive.
I feel
Oh,
like
I already
it'll be
have
like
it.
a half and half.
Yeah.
I really like both.
But I'm gonna go Foot Locker.
Foot Locker.
All right, it was about 50-50 on that.
Oh,
So-
I was right.
Birkenstocks for the win.
50-50. All right, let's see. Let's skip down to Carnitas or Bibia.
Carnitas.
She wants to go.
Laugh at me.
Carnitas?
Carnitas.
I'm very passionate about this. I love carnitas so much, especially one of my friends. Sienna's family's carnitas are so good. Like I love those.
Yeah, me too.
Video. All the
It was,
way.
it was about a 50, it was really about a 50-50 split on that as well. How about this one? School calzone or school taquito?
Taquitos.
Calzone. The
Taquitos.
calzones
Taquitos.
are really good.
Pizza.
Taquitos.
Neither.
The calzones are hit or miss
Chicken
sometimes,
strips?
but-
Neither. What happened to the what was it called?
Oh,
The breakfast.
the taquitos are better.
No, the breakfast is better.
School calzone 158 to
That's
40.
right.
Are you serious?
I know it.
Not gonna lie, I did not know what that is.
Let's do this one for Miss Aegis. Who won't be with us anymore next year? Dodgers or Giants?
Dun dun dun.
Dodgers.
Dodgers.
Yeah.
Oh, she
Why
had to
did
think
you think
about
about
it.
I didn't. I don't really watch
Cardinals for the
baseball. so-
win. That's what
I will
Mr. Osbauer was
say just
thinking.
For Miss Aegis, that the Giants got 12% of the vote.
12%.
I'm not going to say if they were the winners or losers of that, but they got 12% of the vote.
Out of
All
100.
right,
It's
Raiders or
something.
Raiders or Niners?
Niners.
Raiders.
Niners.
Oh.
I mean,
Raiders.
Raiders.
Not my fault. My family's fault.
Raiders.
I don't know.
That's about a 50-50. And before we move on to the next thing, let me pick one more
Yeah. No, thank
deal
you.
for you guys. Do the youths
It's on there.
we are having technical difficulties. It's fine. Instagram, the gram or TikTok.
The gram.
He did not just say the
The gram. The gram.
Listen to the IG.
I don't really. I prefer
probably
TikTok than Instagram.
I
I'm not really.
I don't
on
really
Instagram.
use Instagram. I don't know how.
Don't call me brain rot, but TikTok because I'm never
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
I
I
go on
agree with
Instagram,
Shayna.
Guys, for your notes.
Yeah, me too. For my notes, just for my notes.
What
Osterbauer.
about
I wanna go home.
Are you a grammar? Or
Wait, what's wrong with your notes?
Oh.
A special thing called Insta Talk.
Oh,
Yeah,
He's on
make
X.
sure all
Like
people
Insta
don't know
You guys are bad
Is that like-
he's on X.
No.
Also.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
well, that's it for this or that. We're gonna move on to what's the list you're gonna read?
Oh, we're gonna be doing the teacher most likelies with Mr. Osterbauer.
I probably won.
It's gonna be no. It's gonna be a pop quiz actually. So, who do you think won the who do you think would win the Hunger Games?
I don't know, it'd be me. But you guys probably voted for Lingrid. I'm gonna go Lingrid.
You're half correct.
Half correct.
Okay, so do you want to know the winners?
Yes.
Okay, Lindgren and Haskins. Okay, who do you think is most likely to be a Fortnite skin?
Fortnite skin. I'm gonna go Dansby.
It was Miss Lee and Miss Mo.
Miss Lee and Miss Mo.
Womp womp.
You see that?
What?
Who would you rather be deserted, or who would you want to be on a deserted island with?
Me?
Yes.
Well, my wife, Dua Lipa. I mean, my wife.
Okay, that's a great answer. But the winners were Ensign and Scorby.
Oh, I was supposed to pick teachers?
Yes, this is the teacher most
Wait, I didn't
likely.
win that one?
No. You did win the next one.
Ooh.
For staying up at 3 a.m. Who do you think your co-winner was?
My co-winner was Hardy.
No, Miss Phillips.
Phillips.
Okay.
We'd be texting
About
lessons.
Who do you think would be the best TV show host?
TV show host. I'm gonna go a weird one. Carvantes.
Close. You're close.
Oh, it's close.
No, it was Hall and Fastly.
Mr. Lowe's face.
That's really close.
Who do you think would be a performer, like up on the big stage?
I'm gonna guess you guys went with Miss Geyer.
You're correct.
Yeah,
Hey.
Miss Geyer, Mr. Barkus, and Miss Phillips.
Nice. Oh, Miss Phillips. Good job, Miss Phillips.
Who do you think out of all the staff would take a me day?
Take me day. Well, it's really Mr. Hall, but I'm gonna go Carlson.
Thank you for the insight, but it was actually Miss Jackson.
Miss Jackson. Oh, good for you, Miss Jackson.
Okay, who do you think is most likely to break a world record?
Let's go, Miss Nichols.
Yeah.
Hey, you got it one. The other one was Mr. Dansby, so.
Yeah.
Who do you think is the person that you'd find at the skate park?
Mr. Slater. Hands down.
You got it.
Well-
Plus Mr. Hardy, because
Well, Hardy.
they're always skating.
Hardy's a little broken.
He's gonna go back on his grind. Just wait.
The wheelchair.
Okay. Who do you think would be a pilot?
A pilot. This is scary to think of any of my peers being pilots, but I'm gonna go Mr. Lowe.
It was actually Miss Aegis.
Oh, she'd be good.
The last one, of today is who do you think would blame their dog for eating their homework?
Oh.
I don't know. Our secretaries?
What?
Whoa, I didn't mean to mess with the secretaries. You guys are the best.
Your checkout's not going to be until.
I know. Mr. Marks.
You were really close. They're actually in the same building this time. It's Mr. Carlson.
Oh,
Thank you for joining us today.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
Okay. That's the wrap for the intro crew.
This is our very last intro crew.
That's so sad.
Wow.
I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you guys a lot, actually.
Yeah, but we'll see you in high school.
Well, hopefully. Yeah. I'm leaving all of you guys. I'm going to Mission.
Really?
MCP.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Mission Prep Ride.
All right, we got a little bit more. We got one more segment for this Hawkeye. I want to thank all the 8th graders in this class, especially the people like Alyssa who have been here 2 years. Malia's been.
She just
Shayna
in there.
Say she's been in here 2 years.
not always about you, Malia.
But all of the, I want to say seniors, but 8th graders. Shayna, were you here for 2 years?
No.
Her first year.
Hey, well, she deserves something.
Has been here for 2 years in a row, doing awesome
Lil
job.
Tayson too.
And Gabby has been here for 2 years.
She felt all cute.
Yeah, I thought you were here.
She did yearbook last year.
Oh, yearbook, that's right. Anyway, I want to thank
counts.
everybody. We're going to kick it off for our very last segment. We got some days of the week. Intro crew, say goodbye. And then we got shout outs and a slideshow for you. So, days of the week, people.
Bye.
Bye, Hawks.
Hey Hawks, it's Alex.
And Riley.
Here are some of the fun holidays that are going on summer break. On June 2nd, it's National Rotisserie Chicken Day.
On June 6th, it's Higher Education Day.
On June 10th, it's National Egg Roll Day.
On June 10th, it's also Frosted Cookie Day.
On June 14th, it's National Cucumber Day.
On June 15th, it's Megalon Day.
Another holiday for the summer is Hawaii Day on July 5th.
July 17th, it's Lottery Day.
July 18th is National Sour Candy Day.
Also on July 18th, it's Tropical Fruit Day.
July 31st is National Avocado Day.
On July 27th, it's Love is a Kind Day.
That's all for the year. So for the last time in Days of the Week, bye Hawks!
Aww.
Would you like to shout anyone out this year? I'll shout Sophia Malley.
Isaiah Photo and Michael Russell.
I shout out Dylan Holton and Isaiah Photo.
The Bus Tea Party with.
Of course, I would like to shout out Malia. Last year, we had some conflict. This year, we've had nothing but joy, happiness.
I would like to shout out Mr. Osterbauer.
I'd like to shout out Anna Paula because
I'd like to shout out Miss Mosley because she's my favorite teacher.
Yes, I want to shout out to Carson Ball and Brooklyn Johnson.
I want to shout out Mrs. Tovar for being so rad. Way to go, Miss Tovar.
Would you like to shout anyone out this year?
Yes. To Miss Kano, Miss Karen, and Miss Haskins.
I would like to shout out first Miss Karen. She is just so hardworking and so sweet and kind, and nothing ever bothers her. She's wonderful. Also, Mr. Osterbauer for making me laugh every single day when he goes to the library. And Josh Rivera. He comes to the library every single day, and he always asks if I need help, and he's very sweet. And all my library kids. Thank you.
I would like to give a shout out to the Bright Future staff and to Vinny Gutierrez.
Would you like to shout anyone out for this year?
Yeah. Lincoln Tejada, Alexander Vargas, Mario Angelo, Grimashake, and Carson Reese, and Liam Peterson. And
I think I need to shout out my entire crew of 7th graders.
Yeah, I would like to shout out Jocelyn Marcian because she's really sweet. I would like to shout out Sofia Gonzalez for being so nice enough to friend me.
Yeah, I would like to shout out my friend Enrique Ochoa.
Who would you like to shout out?
I'd like to shout out my good friend Zach.
Who would you like to shout out for this year?
Ray.
Okay, I would like to shout out Shakur himself and, the boy Ran. Yeah.
Obviously, Mr. Hall.
Shout anyone out? Helen Arkinson. She's amazing and I love her so much, and she's been a huge inspiration.
Sarah.
Would you like to shout anyone out this year?
Yes, I would like to shout out Juliana because she always loves to do food, and Courtney.
Oh, my friend Alexia and my other friend Yeretsi.
My friend Brayden.
My glorious king, J. Rant.
Would you like to shout anyone out this year?
Jasmine, Emma, Miranda, and Aliana.
Who would you like to shout out?
I would like to shout out Manuel Navarro.
Who do you want to shout out this year?
My best friend, Mr. Slater.
I want to shout out Ashley.
Let me shout out my boy John right now. That's my boy.
Yeah, I'd just like to shout out Colin just because he wanted me to shout him out.